Here is Chris Gardner ready for the kickoff, and this game is underway. It's coming over to the side to Irving Spikes, number 22. And Spikes takes it and fumbles the ball. It is fallen on by Mississippi State. Check that. Alabama maintained possession of the ball, and they'll spot it right at the 20-yard line. They say the ball was down when he was down, a return of 18 yards. So Hollingsworth, last year, heralded hero, this year under fire with the lack of production offensively. And they run it up the middle, and there's some production. A first down from the true freshman, Chris Anderson, only 5'7". First down out at about the 33-yard line. Hollingsworth to throw on the run. He's got a man wide open. It is complete to Steve Buskey, the tight end, to the 49-yard line.
Take some of the bite out of that defensive rush.
Second down 9. Hollingsworth to throw again on the roll. He's going to keep it and go down at about the 44-yard line of Mississippi State. Alabama has not been successful in this conversion situation. As you see, only 17% this year. They'll hand it, play fake it, hand it to Kevin Turner. Well done, play fake, I might say, as Turner kept the ball, gets the first down. Reggie Stewart tripped him up. We'll keep our eyes open to see what happened to Kevin Turner, the starting fullback. Here's Anderson around the right side. He has the good speed. He is knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line by Eddie Miles, number 35, a gain of 10. See Stewart on the sidelines here for the third down play out of the shotgun. The shovel pass to Anderson. He's inside the 20 now. Inside the 15. First down, Alabama. They spotted it at the 14-yard line of Mississippi State. Here is Jones. He's kind of a bowling ball type runner as you see him penetrate the 10 to the 8. Ryan Ford with the stop, number 94 for the Bulldogs. Third down 1, Alabama. Jones broke the tackle and gets the first down on second effort. Second down goal. Turner in motion. Handoff Jones. At right guard. Touchdown, Alabama. They're going to give it to Callaway. Callaway gets about 5 to the 25-yard line off the left side. Callaway hit in the backfield. Oh, my. The penetration first by 94 George Thornton.
I mean, he's just been all over the place the last couple games.
6 defensive backs. Shell strings it out to the side. There's that penetration again. Unbelievable. Tay Galloway is hit hard, this time by Ephraim Thomas, number 5. This is Mike Riley, Jr. from Arkansas. Oh, my. Jared Young is the man with the ball, and Alabama gets another big break early in this ball game.
Yeah, I'm not sure they were trying to pull anything, Bob. I think that the ball got stuck. It just didn't get it out of the dirt. It got caught in a divot. Jared Young didn't want it. You know, I mean, he certainly wasn't expecting it. Would have been a nice catch, but it certainly could have been a catch.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt by Philip Doyle. It splits them, and Alabama now has a new all-time scoring leader, all-time, in Philip Doyle. Trinell Edwards and Tredis Anderson, both tight ends in there on third down 6. Off the play fake, Shell. This is tight end Trinell Edwards. Up close to the first down. Let's see where, well, not quite so close. They're going to spot it right at the 31-yard line.
This year throwing the ball well here late in the season.
Third down 3. Shell has a man there. It is complete for the first down to Chris Furl out at the 46-yard line of Alabama. McMillan covering. Anderson's back inside his 20. Last time it was a ground ball to Jared, the blocking back, Jared Young. Poor ball by Riley. Line drive to Anderson at the 22. That's a real return possibility. Anderson hammered down at the 34. Tank Williamson will punt to the nation's leading punt returner. Tony James averages 16.5 yards per return. A couple of touchdowns already this year. Good job this time out to the 48-yard line. You see why he's the nation's leader. He gets it right up the middle in a hurry. Inside 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Alabama leading 10-0. Here's Kenny Roberts. He has running room. Inside Alabama territory to the 44-yard line. Third down inches. Shell will keep it. Offensive line surge will get it for him.
He outworked the man that was starting because he wanted to go against Sullins, their old high school buddies.
Fourth down 5. Mississippi State going for it early. In and out of the hands of Jerry Bolden. Another drop pass. It was rifled in there, but it hit him right in the hands. Hollingsworth going deep, missing everybody. He was looking way downfield for Kevin Lee.
Mississippi State still trying to get something going. They've had some
Personal
shots,
foul
but
on the defense is a 15-yard
haven't been able to
penalty,
hang on the
automatic
ball.
first down.
That personal foul, I think, against Robert Young. Here comes Robert Jones to the 39. Ball came loose after he had hit the ground.
He arrived at the same time, but a great block by Turner. Scoring that last run.
Second down 1. Robert Jones gets the first down to the 36-yard line for Alabama. From the 36, nice fake by Hollingsworth. Lamont Russell was well covered.
So he can find those openings.
There's a face masking penalty on the offense. Is a 15-yard penalty. Will be first down again.
There's Tank Williamson. That's a wrong name for a punter. Tank should be a fullback. Pretty good punter, though. Tony James going to let it bounce. Hope it gets into the end zone. It does. It'll come out to the 20.
So they give you a lot of different looks with all those speedsters running around.
They're coming after the punt. Good job by Riley to get it away. Anderson, fair catch, is down at the 28. Alabama came after that one. It's a 44-yard punt under pressure. Houston and Anderson in the backfield for Alabama. Chris Anderson with the handoff. Out to the 33-yard line. Turner and Houston in the backfield. Houston is close to the first down on his second and third effort, but I don't think he got there. Williamson with a low line drive to Tony James at the 20. Not much play. Ball's loose. Alabama ball at the 33-yard line. Anderson looking for 6 yards. He's got him. Penalty marker down at the point of impact.
Holding by the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. We'll repeat third down.
Third down 12. Jones goes in motion. Hollingsworth finds Jones to the 28, maybe the 27.
You're trying to salvage 3 points here.
Making a 45-yard field goal attempt by Doyle. What a kicker. This guy's the best field goal kicker in America. 45 yards. On this one, 2 field goals for Doyle, and Alabama leads 13-0. Tony James is going to get 5 yards before he's hit by John Sullins. Roberts, first down, out to the 36-yard line. Nice job of running the ball by Kenny Roberts. Here's a good view of it. You'll see the opening if there is one. Good protection this time. Anderson at the 25. Out to the 38. Penalty flags are down.
Clipping on the return. The penalty is half the distance to the goal line. It will be first down.
Anderson, big hole. Second down 8. Inside handoff to Turner out to the 40. Third down about 2. Kevin Turner's second effort is close. They hit him right at the line of scrimmage. Demetrius Hill did. Jones looking for the first down and getting it. The clock ran down to double zeros. That'll be a delay of game call against Alabama. Our game hasn't been selected yet, but that's one of the possibilities, Georgia, Florida. Anderson, the ball came loose, and Mississippi State has it. Good field position for the Bulldogs now at their own 47-yard line on the option shell to the 47 of the Crimson Tide. Kenny Roberts to the 43.
Here they come.
Shell gets rid of it, but it's flopping up and is intercepted by Stacey Harrison. It had been 99 passes since the interception. Now there's a penalty marker down. Leading punt returner in the nation. Almost got it, too. I don't believe he called a fair catch. Explain that one when we come back. At halftime, the score, Alabama 13, Mississippi State nothing. No school has produced NFL quarterbacks who have accounted for more passing yards than the University of Alabama. These signal callers are the subject of today's Citgo History Feature. Well, the Bulldogs will have the ball to begin the second half of play. Out on the wing. That's Jerry Bolden. Nice kickoff return. Shell screens it out successfully to Trenell Edwards. Philadelphia, Mississippi is home, the home of Marcus Dupree. Out near the 50-yard line goes 29 Kenny Roberts. Steve Webb with a tackle. Leads this team in sacks. Here's the punt from Riley. It's a cannon shot into the end zone. Alabama will bring it out to their 20, 1st and 10, leading 13-0.
Finally, Ryan Ford made the play.
Lon Russell goes in motion. Here comes Anderson over to the left side. Nice change of pace by Anderson, and he gets out to the 32. Aldridge makes the stop for the Bulldogs.
Some of the scouts think he's too slow, but I'd like to have a couple of too slow guys like that on my team.
Hollingsworth in some trouble. Finding Kevin Turner as the outlet to the 46-yard line.
And then with all those injuries,
Hollingsworth has his man wide open. That's Kevin Lee, who gets to the 37-yard line of Mississippi State.
Well, you rush for 6 yards, you know who's dominating the line of scrimmage.
Hollingsworth with a play action. Screens to Anderson. Nice blocking. Anderson out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Hollingsworth, good protection. It is complete to 83 Steve Buskey at the 5-yard line, just outside the 5. Alabama first down goal, gain of 13. Just got that play off before the shot clock went down. It's picked off in the end zone by Albert Williams. Williams just spun around, and there it was. Second down, 10. That one picked off by Alabama at the 27-yard line, and it was John Sullins who got the interception. That's his 3rd of the year. Chris Anderson. He got about 4 hard yards, knocked down at the 23. And let's go to Ernie Johnson Jr. in our Atlanta studios. Philip Doyle going for his 3rd field goal of the ball game. He's got a 25 and a 45. This one's from 40. It's good. Philip Doyle leads the nation in field goals per game, averaging 2.3, has 3 in this game. Tony James at the 1. Good view of Tony James getting mugged at about the 17-yard line. Excellent coverage. Only a return of 18 yards. Bolden has not caught a pass today. He's the leading receiver for Mississippi State. Now he finally gets one. And he stays in bounds out to the 33-yard line. Pops it up the middle with Kenny Roberts, a gain of about 10. Third quarter, 4 minutes remaining. Mississippi State ball, 3rd and short. Kenny Roberts gets the first down. Here comes Alabama. That was Stewart again, just blowing right up the middle. Thornton was back there too. 3rd down, 20. We're going to get a penalty marker here against Mark McMillan. There was contact before the pass got there, intended for Willie Harris.
Defensive pass interference. The penalty is a first down at the spot of the foul.
3rd and about 4.5. Here comes Alabama. Ephraim Thomas just ran right through Tony Shell.
No chance to let it go. He had no outlet there, no place to go with it. He did the only thing he could do.
Riley is hit as he punts it, and the flag goes down. It is America. You do have a right to a defense.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker on the defense is 15 yards and a first down.
And here's Kenny Roberts with opening to the 30-yard line of Alabama. John Sullins made the stop, and this is the deepest penetration of the day for Mississippi State. Bulldogs haven't even been close enough for a field goal attempt today.
7 defensive backs in there now for Alabama, Bob.
Shell has it complete to the 10-yard line. Willie Harris.
A good job of protection by that front 5.
Kenny Roberts, penalty markers down, and Roberts is down at the 8. Spencer Hammond with the stop. Flag right at the line of scrimmage.
Illegal procedure on the offense. 6 men on the line of scrimmage. Will repeat first down.
Leading tackler on this team has an interception and 7 tackles today. 20th play of this drive for the Bulldogs. Complete to Furrow to the 4. It'll be 4th down at about 3 feet and 33 inches. They've left Tony Shell in there.
I got 5 defensive backs, Bob.
Well, now it's going to be 4th and more as Lee Ford jumped over on the left side. It'll be a 26-yard field goal attempt now for Joel Logan. They've had a nightmare with blocked point afters and field goal attempts, so this is not a gimme. Another one is blocked. Came off very low. 1st and 15 from the 28. Hollingsworth finds Donnie Finkley out here at the 39-yard line, and let's go back to Atlanta and Ernie Jr. On the 2nd down, a long 3. They give it inside to Turner out near the 45.
Lance Aldridge coming over the top. Eddie Miles running with him underneath.
Tank Williamson to punt. Tony James should have him. He's going to let it go into the end zone. On the 1st down for the Bulldogs. Shell has Furrow out across the 35. Shell has a man open. It's Tony James to the 35-yard line. Ephraim Thomas with the stop. Shell completes another one to the 27. They're saying it was taken out of his arms. Alabama ball. They took it right out of the arms of Tredis Anderson. Nevertheless, Alabama has it now. Chris Anderson. Out of bounds on the far sideline.
Intelligent play.
Out for the first down to the 40-yard line goes Anderson.
State champ in 100 meters in Alabama 2 years in a row.
On the second down, here comes Anderson. Another big opening to the 43-yard line.
Good job of running by Chris Anderson.
On the first down, they'll try it up the middle. Extra effort from Martin Houston inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Well, Chris Anderson, 4 wideouts in there for the Crimson Tide on the third down short yardage. They throw it to the running back, Kevin Turner, first down. Turner to the 15-yard line. First down from the 15. Try the right side. Quick stutter step by Robert Jones down near the 10. Number 66. I'm going to tell him you said that. That was Tim, Roger. Here comes Robert Jones inside the 5. He's kind of a bowling ball himself at 195-10.
The Bulldogs showing some real pride here on defense, making it tough for the Crimson Tide.
Jones finally goes airborne for the touchdown. That'll drive the nail in the coffin with 4 minutes remaining. Going for 2 points is Alabama. And failing, intended for Kevin Turner. And William Robinson has gone in at quarterback for the Bulldogs, number 15. You see his mobility. And you'll see some bruises now as he takes a couple of hard hits, led by Byron Holbrooks.
He block out the sun.
On third down short yardage, here's Robinson getting the first down and a little more out to the 45.
I don't think we could be critical of Tony Shell. You know, he's played well and in a tough situation today. Obviously, Robinson a lot more mobile. Alabama only 21 points in the last 4 games. It's about as good as it gets.
They just cave in on Robinson back at the 35, led by Robert Stewart. This is Irving Spikes, one of those young running backs Tim was talking about. Here's Spikes. He's only about 5'10", 190-pounder also, though. And there's Scott Etter. Scott's a sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky. He played a little bit in the game last week against Penn State. And they're just going to let this clock run down, and this game's going to be all over. I don't think we'll see another play. And Alabama gets a defensive victory here today. The offense hadn't been bad, but 12 quarters without allowing a touchdown now. 4 forced turnovers today, a blocked field goal, 3 quarterback sacks. I could go on and on. Mrs. Stallings happy for her husband, who had a very rough start in his first year at Alabama, going 0-3, but now getting them together over in Tuscaloosa, and they'll go home to play LSU next week with an even record of 4-4, a 22-0 win here in Starkville. We'll join Ernie Johnson with scores and highlights right after this.